Welcome to my channel, exploring old technologies and seeding new ideas. Let's begin. Finally, part 3 of the proposed laptop alternative. During part 1, we explored whether a small keyboard paired with a tablet could represent a viable alternative to a laptop for day-to-day use. In part 2, we chose to unbox and configure a more modern tablet than we started with, the Galaxy Tab 8, and paired it with the mini keyboard. Then simple text input and touchpad drawing capabilities were shown. So this video will share our discoveries and conclusions while working with this combination of devices. While only Samsung devices were used, any Bluetooth device can be paired. Not likely to replace a full-featured laptop that has the power or connectability approaching a desktop computer, this setup performs most other laptop applications. Freeing up space from typically intrusive on-screen keyboards was an easy goal, and our approach came with the bonus of tactile feel from the keys. The first challenge was where to place several physically independent devices for this application. There are many inexpensive beanbag-style knee-top tables, so we chose one large enough to mount the keyboard, the tablet, and a notepad. Shaking the beans to the forward position allowed for a comfortable pitch for the mini keyboard mounted on our lap. For initial tests, the tablet was placed on a music stand for comfortable screen viewing, while experiencing office applications and surfing of the web. Initially, we struggled with getting the number keys to work, since this was not explained well in the manual. The special function keys share the top row with the numeric keys on the mini keyboard. But the FN function key shares a multiple role with the role of the 3 Bluetooth keys. With the FN function pressed, the Bluetooth buttons are used to switch between devices paired to number 1, number 2, or number 3. Otherwise, those 3 keys provide the functions indicated in the upper left-hand area. Specifically, number 1 toggles between the top row of special functions and the numbers. Number 2 launches email, and number 3 toggles the touchpad on or off. Sometimes cleverly designed tools take a bit to get used to, so I would recommend carefully reading the short manual that comes with the mini keyboard. So back to the display portion. The music stand and the knee-top table worked fine for the initial testing, but it represented too many items to carry around on a trip, so we looked for alternatives. One idea was to put the tablet on the knee-top table as well, but our Samsung Tab 8's cover did not have a propping up mechanism, so we had to improvise. A readily available box of tissues nicely positioned the tablet screen at about 40 degrees. However, there was no way to hold it in place. That problem was solved by using an elastic around the tablet's lid. In our case, we used a Griffity band from the kitchen. This combination created an unplanned feature of available tissues just behind the viewing screen. This combination also benefited from the addition of a picnic-style anti-skid mat under both the new tablet combination and the mini keyboard. So the next step was to push the evolution further and engage several devices. This effectively created a multi-display workstation out of several communication devices. And thanks to the mini keyboard's unique 3-device pairing capability, we could easily transition between the screens. Here we paired 2 different tablets and a smartphone, and were able to surf the web, write a letter, and interact with text on the phone, seamlessly switching between them, using one keyboard. The only extra item to pack for any vacation trip would be the ultra-small folded mini keyboard, but taking our tablet along can quickly explode that into a much larger workspace. I hope you enjoyed this exploration of possibilities, and I would love to hear your comments below. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be looking forward to preparing another one for you soon.